Development camp is an opportunity for players to show where they're at in their development, whether it's in junior hockey, college upcoming. Are they ready to hop into pro hockey, whether it be the AHL or possibly even the NHL for some players if that opportunity arises. But it's a good checkpoint to see where everybody is at and where the organization needs to address different issues. Development camp, when you're in a championship window, again, is just a way to see, okay, looking way down the road, what do we need to do? Is this player a possibility? Is this player a possibility? Where else can we look to maybe fill out an ECHL roster, an AHL roster, and do we need to do something different when it comes to the draft, maybe next year and the year after? But right now, you're focusing on winning Stanley Cups.
My name's Sean Behrens. I'm from Barrington, Illinois, and I was drafted 61st overall in 2021. I started playing hockey when I was 4 years old. My dad's from Toronto, so he got me right on the ice, got me skating, grew up in Chicago, played youth there, played for the Chicago Mission, and then played 2 years at the U.S. national team before going to Denver. It was awesome to be there, to win 2 championships, to be on the teams that I was on. It was an awesome experience. I'm so thankful that I got to go there and be a part of that. That place means the world to me. It's given me so much. It's gotten me to this point today. So just so thankful to be able to be a part of that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's probably one. The order here is we're going to do body comp. I'll do a movement screen with you. We're going to warm up, jumps, and then the fun one on the bike.
Callum Ritchie, I'm from Oakville, Ontario, and I was drafted 27th overall to Colorado Avalanche. Yeah, I had to get surgery on my shoulder last season, so I wasn't able to take part fully in Def Camp last year. And I missed the start of this season, but I got back from that. I'm healthy now, so it's great to kind of push through that adversity, and I feel better now.
Here we go. All right, over 70, boys. Keep pedaling, keep pushing. This is where it should be, where it starts to happen. Just keep the RPMs up. Nice job, boys. Not bad at all. Not bad. Did you do it, Lester?
I'm Taylor Makar from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I was drafted in 2021 in the 7th round. My first year at Def Camp, I was a little nervous. Obviously, didn't know what I was getting into stepping into that, but everyone was made it feel super comfortable, and just like I was saying, all the connections, the people you meet make it a great resource for you down the road. And then this is my second year, and this year I'm an older guy, so I'm trying to help out the younger guys, but also still learning on the ice and reiterating everything that I've learned so far.
I think just get players in, get them ready, and get them educated in terms of nutrition and practice habits and training in the gym, and just more and more most importantly just meeting everybody and getting comfortable in an NHL environment.
I think Malinsky and Behrens have one thing in common, and everyone obviously would go to the size first because that's what you see, but I think the IQ, the way that they see the game. And so I think that if you're Sean Behrens, you look at Malinsky's development camp last year and how that benefited him going into regular training camp, and then his time with the Colorado Eagles and his time with the Colorado Avalanche. You can never have too many smart players on the blue line, you really can't.
There's an expectation here, and it's to win every year. It doesn't matter what happens, who's playing. There's an expectation to win. So I'm really excited to get going in the culture and hopefully help the team win games.
I think development camp, more than anywhere else, you can see guys that stick out more than others. And Callum Ritchie has been completely dominant in the OHL. 59 games played, 80 points in this past season, and has just been on highlight reel to highlight reel. It's not a sure thing that you're ever going to make it to an NHL roster. I think in hockey especially, top 10, top 15 is more of a sure thing to make a roster, but then after that, it's kind of hit or miss, and they're hoping that Callum Ritchie, especially with how he's produced in the OHL, can produce in the National Hockey League.
I just want to improve my game, just soak up as much information as I can. There's a lot of great coaches here, a lot of great people and trainers and all that, so I'm just trying to take it all in and learn.
When you watch Taylor Makar skate, you forget how big he is. He's a much physically bigger person than Cale is, and his attitude is fantastic because, let's be honest, it can't be easy to be Cale Makar's brother with the expectations. Now, fortunately, it's good that he's a forward when Cale's a defenseman. His game is completely different, so I think it's an apples to oranges situation when it comes to the Makar brothers. Now, wanting to play together in the future is a dream for the family, is a dream for the two of them, and frankly is a dream for probably many Avalanche fans.
Honestly, I don't feel too much pressure or anything from that. Cale's his own player, I'm my own player. For D's, it's just different. I just think I'm pretty proud of him for what he's done, how he's done it, and I just look to my ultimate goal is to play with him one day, so I want to make that happen.
Post. Yeah, so if anyone posts, then we can inside that.
You really have to enjoy it and have fun. I mean, if you're not having fun, then what are you doing it for, right? So, I mean, I think for myself, I've always really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed putting in the work. I've enjoyed the grind all along. So, I think if you're not having fun, you gotta find ways to have fun.
I'd say, just always work as hard as you can and try to have fun. If you don't love what you're doing every day and love playing hockey, it's probably not for you. It takes a lot of hours to get to this level. So I think just putting your head down and working and having fun with your buddies is the biggest thing for me.
Just have fun. Don't make it too stressful on yourself. Just make it a fun game. It's a game after all. And if you really love it, you'll play it for a long time.
Closing statements. Where do you see yourself 1 year from now?
1 year from now, say like my goal is to be playing for the Avs 1 year from now. But obviously, I'm just gonna try to control what I can control. Just work as hard as I can. It's up to them.
I'd say the NHL. I think, if I play a year in the AHL, my game will be ready. I think, my habits are really good going into the pro level, but I think I'll be able to grow a lot next year, taken away from other guys and really, experiencing a year pro. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, but, I think that can only help me and help me grow as a player.
Playing professional hockey, being a much better player, and hopefully being closer to my dream, playing with my brother.